How to be a preferred and valued staff at work. It's not every worker that is preferred by their bosses. It's not every worker that their bosses love. It's not every worker that their bosses depend on. It's not every worker that their bosses send sensitive message. It's not also every worker in an organization or in an office that are part of the inner caucus of that organization. I want you to know that in every organization or any office you're working, the inner caucus is open. Don't go and say, hey, they like these people, they don't like me. No. The people that you actually thought they like were employed like you. So what did they do that makes them come into the inner cycle of an organization or in their workplace? It's because in that office they are preferred. Anybody you see in an inner caucus, the person is a preferred staff or a preferred worker. So I'm going to teach you this morning how to be preferred or how to be a preferred or valued staff at work. There are some staff, if you sack them, you will cry. There are some staff, you'll be praying for them to go. So what's the difference between a staff that when they sack, the boss will cry, or the staff that if you write your resignation letter and you say, I want to go, they'll be telling you, can you give us another 4 months? After the 4 months, they will now say, can you give us another 3 months? Then they'll now come and say, please, what is the problem? Why are you leaving? Can we increase your salary? When you get to this point, you are now being preferred, you are now valued at work. But if your boss comes every day and is angry with you, don't personalize your boss hatred. Find out what you're doing that is making your boss not to be happy. Don't say, they don't like me because I'm the only female in this office. It's a lie. If you are privileged to work in an organization and you're the only female, they should treat you like a queen. Are you getting what I'm saying? The organization should treat you what? Like a queen. Why? Because the male are privileged to have you. But if you're the only female and they don't want to see you, they don't like you, there's something you don't know. And that is what I want to teach you. Don't leave an organization the same way you met the organization. How to be a preferred or valued staff at work. Number 1, be reliable. Be what? Be reliable. Be reliable. How do you become a reliable staff at work? Arrive on your duty or at your duty on time. Be on time. Your reliability or the company's dependency on you starts by being punctual. No matter how gifted the staff is or talented the staff is, if you're a late comer, they will not take you serious. The company will not rely on you. Even though you are the brain of the office, they will not rely on you. Number 1, I say be what? Be reliable. How do you become reliable? Arrive where? On time. Meet deadlines. And keep your promises. Arrive on time. Meet deadlines. Your boss tells you that they want these clothes delivered by 2 p.m. today. And it is by 2 p.m. that you are now cutting the clothes. If you do this first time, from the first time that you do this, the company will lose trust on you, even though they don't say it. Your company will not depend on you. The company cannot trust you. To be preferred in an office, you must what? Be reliable. And how do you become reliable? By what? Learn to be on time. You're the one that is employed. You're supposed to go to work by 9, but you're always a late comer. Always a late comer. Always a late comer. The company can't trust you. Meet deadlines and keep your promises. Whatever organizational promise you give to somebody, must meet it. Sir, this job, I will deliver this job today by 5. You tell your boss, I'm going to deliver by 5. Ensure by 5 you deliver. If your boss knows that you're always delivering, your boss will rely on you. And it's from reliability that people now comes into inner circle of an organization. If they don't rely on you, they can't show you the onions of your business. So I say number 1 is what? Be reliable. How do you become reliable? Arrive on time. Meet what? Deadlines. And keep your promises. Number 2, do your job well. Understand your responsibilities and aim for quality, not just completion. Don't aim to complete the job. Complete the job well. Are you get what I'm saying? That you tell your boss, your boss comes and tells you a customer needs this clothes by 6 p.m. today. You say, yes, sir. By 6 p.m. the clothes is complete. But the pocket is at the bum. This pocket that's supposed to be here is here. Have you completed the job? Yes. Is he excellent? No. Listen. They are not, how will I put it now? We don't lack jobs. We lack quality staff. Quality staff. There are jobs everywhere, but there are very few people that can fit into certain organizational standards. There are few people that have the character to succeed in an organization. See, if in your last office you did well, your boss will refer you for a greater job. If you are working and you're still praying for God to open door for you, you are not a wise person. God has opened door, but you don't know how to walk through it. And how to walk through that open door is what I'm teaching you now. Is that you must do your job well, understand your responsibility. You cannot be a security man that is found in the counter. Is that where you're supposed to be? Be at your duty post. Do your job well. Some people don't know how to do job well. You are sewing. You are really sewing. The thing is not aligning. The hem of the senator, after 2 days, is loosed like a man with the issue of blood. Everywhere is going. There is no excellence. Let me tell you, prosperity responds to excellence than mediocrity. You can be praying, but you are a poor staff. You will never be prosperous. And can I say this? If you don't do your job well, you can never work for a king. It is poor people and peasants that you'll be working for. You are a nurse. You went to took somebody injection, is in the person biscuit bone. Toi. The person is sack book. And they use hot water and cold water. They even look for Jerusalem water to press the person's bone. Or you now, as you put needle in somebody's yash, that's when you're now trying to arrange yourself. This is 5 minutes. The needle is inside the person's yash. Do your job well. In an organization, let me tell you, when you do your job well, your bosses will not want to sack you. A man that does his job well, even if he has bad character, they will create allowance. But a man that cannot do his job well, with your good character, they will pursue you. Are you following what I'm saying? Any job you're asked to do, wherever you're working, do your job well. Because recommendations, they are the doors for prosperity. Number 2, I says what? Do what? Your job well. Understand your job description. If you are a staff in an organization, your boss is always coming to tell you what you should do. That is part of your job description. You are a poor staff. You are a mediocre staff. You are not a good staff. Just imagine, you are a teacher and you arrive to school and it is your head teacher that is telling you to enter the class and teach. What did they employ you for? To do what? To teach. And school is on and your head teacher now calls you, Glory, remember you're teaching today. You're teaching primary 8, JS 15. Are you get what I'm saying? If your boss is always reminding you of your job every time, here and there, you are a mediocre. You're a mediocre. You are a poor staff. You're supposed to be in the sea catching fish. You're not supposed to be found in an organization. You're supposed to be a fisherman. So that any fish that you don't catch, they will bite you in the sea. I'm not joking. You cannot be employed and your boss is under stress. You are employed to reduce what? Stress. Stress. We say we are looking forward to be carrying this lantern every time, and we need a staff. And then I employ you and tell you, the day they employ you, say your job in this office is to be carrying what? This lantern every time. Then if Monday you come, the lantern is here. Tuesday is coming, lantern is here. 3 days, Thursday, you are a waste to the organization. The only thing they can do for you is to sack you. Because you don't understand your job word description. Do your job well. Understand your responsibility. And don't wait to be told what to do. Do your job. The day you are employed into an organization, they will give you employment letter. For some work, they don't have employment letter. They give them, in this office, this is what you're doing. This is your job. Go and read it. Look at it again. When you wake up to go to work, go and do that thing that is within what? The contract. Because an employment letter is a contract between you and the organization. Do your job well. Number 3. Number 1 is what? Number 2. Number 3, be proactive. Be proactive. Be a proactive staff. Notice problems and suggest solutions instead of always waiting to be told what to do. Sometimes when I receive the reports of certain departments, the first thing, let me tell you as an HOD, when I receive your departmental reports, the first place I check is your achievement. That's number 1. 2, your suggestions. Your achievements and your suggestions. So when I look at your reports as HOD in this church, the area you wrote achievement, I did not see anything. That's number 1. Second, I did not also see your suggestion. You're not a good leader. You're not a leader that puts his or her mind into the work. You cannot run an organization for 1 month and does not achieve anything. That's number 1. You cannot run an organization for 1 month and not find out 1 or 2 problems that needs to be solved. The way you now report the area of achievement blank, the area of suggestion blank, it tells me that you're kind of person. You're not a thoughtful leader. You are not that perfect not to have problem in your organization. It's not possible. that you run a department, there's no problem. It might not be very obvious. I get what I'm saying, but there must be something. Let me tell you why. Have you gone to the bank and you see the right suggestion box before? You saw that box? The reasons why banks write suggestion box is so that at the end of the month, every suggestion customers bring, they will now use it to improve their service. It is from suggestions from customers that bank will now begin to use to run trainings. Improve customer service, improve this, improve that. Any leader that is leading that does not have suggestion, that does not have achievement, is not a good leader. Doesn't know what he's doing there. That leader is just marking time. And I want to tell you, the same approach you put in as an HOD, that is how you're going to run business. Be proactive. Be a proactive staff. Don't wait for your boss to always find problem and be the one to solve problem. No. If there is a problem in your organization and it is obvious that everybody in the department knows there's a problem, you know what you're going to do as a proactive staff? Go and think, how do we solve this problem? Then now let me tell you, when you think and how do you solve this problem, you have created an opportunity for you. If you meet your boss and say, sir, I noticed that there is this problem. I think if we do like this and do like this, this thing can be solved. Your boss has taken note of you. Anytime your boss is thinking of solution, he will call you in. I say, hey, what do you think about this thing? What do you think about this? Because you have told your boss that you're not just here for salary, you are here to build. Be a proactive staff. Be a proactive church leader. A proactive HOD. Notice a problem. Don't notice a problem. Let me tell you. Look at. Have you noticed that this place has been like this for some time? Have you noticed this? Touch that decoration there. Touch it. How many of you notice? Have you seen that place? That place has been like that for some time. More than a month. But in this church, we have sanctuary cleaners. We have church operation 1, church operation 2. And we also have sanctuary department in this church. That place has been there. When I watch some of the videos online, that place used to show. The people are not proactive. They are waiting for after service. Ubak! Then Ubak will go and fix it. Jesse will go and fix it. You're not proactive. A proactive staff, pay attention, enters a place, notices a problem and fix it. If you require the assistance of the boss, they seek attention, seek assistance to fix the problem. But how can you be a staff in an organization and you are giving responsibility? What is given to you in your hand is scattering. The thing they scatter, but you can't fix it. Is it that character? You can't go far with it. Because as a staff, you must master how to pay attention to details. Do you know why many civil servants don't become anything? They are not proactive. Have you entered civil servant's office before? The way government give them, and so the office what? Day. Government gave them chair. That chair, that table they have used in 1982, when you enter that office, you will still see that same table. The civil servant don't care. If you go to their houses, that is how their houses are. You can never come out from a clean house and have a dirty office. It's not possible. Are you getting what I'm saying? You can't come out from a clean house and have a dirty office. You know why? Because if you are always coming out from a clean house, you will want your office to look like what? Your environment, your house. You want your office to look like your house. You want to bring that same excellence into your office. Some of them, when I enter the office, I say, see this one, he's just waiting to retire and die. Nothing. They are not proactive. proactive. Don't be it says be proactive. Notice problems. Suggest what? Solution. Instead of always waiting to be told to what to do. Suggest solutions. When I met my mentor, Dr. Udoh, I found out that he has a lot of pastors under him, but there's something that was missing. Most of the pastors are not trained. They just come and receive mentorship and go. So one day I now called him. We now spoke. I said, sir, I found out that most of the pastors under you, they are good, they are anointed, but their ministries are not structured. They still have a local mindset about what they do. I said, Pastor, I am a trainer. I want to help you reduce the burden of raising these people. I want to help you train them for free. You see, that has been his mind for long. But there's nobody that suggests that. The moment I suggested that, he came on the altar and announced. When he announced, pay attention. That's how I started training. Different pastors, different churches, to provide solution. You're there, the building is falling like this, so you don't care. You're a bad staff. Number 4. What's number 1? Let me recap. Number 1 is what? Number 2 is what? Number 3. Number 4. Communicate respectfully. Be polite with managers. Some of you are working in an organization, you're fighting with your manager. You are a stupid person. You cannot be fighting with manager. When you enter any place and you find out there's a manager, you know what you do? Be friends with what? With manager. Because one day that manager will resign. Or that manager will get tired of that office. They will ask that manager one question. Who do you think we should not give your responsibility? Who do you think we should give your responsibility? No manager will recommend a rival. Are you aware? No manager will recommend opposition. How can you go to an office? Some people don't have sense. You come into an organization. Let me tell you something. You see Christy. You see Martha. You see Jesse. And Favor. Paul. Abbas. Who again? Let me use these people now. They have been with me for more than 4 years. Are you aware? They have. Okay, Martha is not part of them. They have been with me for more than what? 4 years. When you come into this church, no matter how gifted you are, I can never trust you above them. You people don't understand. No matter how anointed, even though you enter this church, you be Prophet Akunerere. As you enter, when you sing, fire come out for your nose like dragon. The day we need fire to come out from nose, we'll say, give him microphone. He will climb here and sing. Fire will. I say, brother, you are a very anointed brother. And gift Aaron, yes, gift Aaron is part of them. Blessing it is all. Guess what? If we want people that truly believe this ministry, we want to talk to them, we will not call you. Because over the time, you have not proven your followership. No matter what you are, the only time, pay attention, I cannot get angry for Christy and stand with you is the day Christy stand against me or rebel against this church. That day, she becomes a new member. A first timer. I deal with her as a first timer. But no matter what, pay attention, I cannot trust you above these people. You know why? No matter how gifted you are, it takes time to trust you. Are you aware? Do you know why I made this statement? They employ you today, and you now enter an office. You find that there are some people who are there before you. You start competing with them, and you want your boss to trust you that is a new staff above a staff that's been there for 2 years. It's not possible. It's not. Do you know before they employ you, in any organization, there's already a manager there. And before you came, a manager was already serving. And now that you enter, you now met a manager. All of a sudden, you now begin to fight what? The manager. And expect the company to stand with you against the manager. It will be a useless man to do that. So, are you getting what I'm saying? You enter an office, you see a manager, talk to the manager as a manager. Talk to your boss as what? As a boss. And talk to your colleagues as what? As colleagues. You saw that video that went viral, that lady with Mr. Tony. You saw that video? The things I've been telling you guys about communication. You look at the old Tony Elumelu. A 63 years old man that can father your father. If your father was that wealthy, what are you doing in that company? That if you went to seek for employment, there's something wrong. You would have owned your own. I saw the video, I saw the guy. Mr. Tony. You look at him and say, "Good morning, Tony." You would have added, "Good morning, Tonero." Good morning, Tony. No. Let me tell you, forget culture. Scripture admonishes us to respect elders. It is littered in the book of 1 Timothy, 2 Timothy. When you see an elderly man, give him honor. Are you getting what I'm saying? You can't see a man at that age and you are just maybe 22, because that girl, I'm not sure, she's up to 25 years. If she's older, she should be around 25, 26. Tony Elumelu is 66. And the organization that you're coming to get employed is his own. And you look at him to his face and say, you don't even call him Mr. Tony. You say, "Good morning, Tony." Like Mr. Tony is your classmate. Even classmate in your class, and you know, see that there's some people that did not go school early, they senior you inside the class. You treat them with honor. Because they use their other hand and hold you like this. You know there are some people like that in your class. Baba primary 6. We know that you get to school late. You use that anger of not going to school and do like this and hold it on your neck. You know that this is a senior man holding you. Oh, so communicate what? Respectfully. Be polite with what? Managers, co-workers, and customers, even when situations are what? Are difficult. The next one, number 5. Be polite with your customer. Don't be the reasons why your companies are losing customers. Your boss is a nice boss, but they put you in front of the counter. You're the one chasing customers away. They say they don't like this food. Say, "Hey, you go fit cook." I even try cook like this. You know, like you're a foolish person. Leave that organization. Number 5, be a team player. Help others when appropriate and avoid unnecessary workplace drama. Working in they did not employ you to come and keep malice in an office. Are you aware? Are you aware? They didn't employ you to come and keep malice. They employ you. You're not happy with your co-staff. The next thing is that you're not talking. You come to office, you're not communicating. And funny enough, you're supposed to be the one communicating for the person to do the job well. You now get angry and kept silent because you're not happy. Sister, if you're not happy with your co-staff, resign. Because that your unhappiness will affect production, it will affect workflow, it will affect profits. Be a team player. Help others when appropriate. Number 6. Take feedback well. Don't become defensive. Use corrections to improve. As a staff, when your boss corrects you, don't get angry. If you know the work, you're supposed to open your own company. Are you get catch what I'm saying? If you sabi the work like that, why are you not a CEO? You are working in an organization. Your boss tells you the way you're sewing is not straight. You say, boss, this boss today complain too much. It's a lie. If your boss says that your sewing is not straight, ask question, how do I make my sewing what? Straight. Don't get angry. Some people get stupidly angry. Very foolish anger. They say the way you dress to work, they don't like you. Say, I don't like the way they always complain about my appearance. You're just being a child. Ask, okay, sir, please, how should I dress? What's the proper way to do what? To dress. Because truly, if you dress well, they will not complain. Are you aware? If you are dressing well, they won't complain. That they complain is that you're not what? You're not dressing well. And let me tell you something. Fight not to be sacked anywhere you're working. Fight not to be sacked. Are you aware no boss get up and just sack his staff? Are you aware? Before your boss sack you, they would have complained. I don't like the way you're doing this. Are you getting? I don't like the way you're doing this. And no boss sack a staff by one complaint. Because sometimes, even though you write what they call it, vacancy, it's hard to see the right staff. So every time an organization employs a staff, they don't have any joy to sack the staff. Before an organization sack you, they would have complained repeatedly and find out they cannot be again. That is when they will now do what? Anywhere you're working, it is better you resign from that office. Every time you resign from an office, pay attention, you have a good relationship. When you are sacked, you can't have a good relationship. Every organization, every office, every job God gives to you, God is not just thinking salary. You're the one that is thinking salary. God is thinking ecosystem. So God brings you into that system. And in God's plan, you're supposed to be there for 2 years so that your relationship with the people can be solid. So that when you move to the next phase of your life, you can still have people where in your ecosystem. Now, because of your inability to listen, rejections of instructions, your hatred for rebuke, instead of staying there for 2 years, they now push you out in 6 months. And if they push you out in 6 months, you have lost an ecosystem. So you can be walking or you think you're making progress, but you work for 10 years. When you turn back, there's nobody in your system. Because you did not leave the system the way and the manner you're supposed to live. Fight not to be sacked. Never. Listen, don't get into a job and they sack you, know. And like I said, sacking does not start with one mistake. It's a repeated word. Mistake. It's that you need to hear something. Take feedback. Are you getting what I'm saying? Take feedback. Criticism is part of growth. Correction is part of the things you need. Your boss tell you the way you're doing like this, I don't like it. Humbly say, I'm sorry, sir. Some of you have bosses that you have never said sorry to. Your boss will complain. You will frown your face. You have a bad manners. Your manner is so bad that if you don't work on it, you will suffer to succeed. And if you don't work on it, you'll be working all your life. Because if you're not faithful with another man's own, who will give you your own? Why do you think some people open business and refuse to work? Because of their character when they were doing other people's work. God will ensure your own does not work. God will make sure your own work does not work. You're not faithful with another man's business. Who will give you your own? Who will give you your own? He said, leave me, I don't try to work somebody. Let me open my own. So when you open, you're going to have staff. And you're going to correct staff. Whatever you sow in a man's business, you will reap in your own business. If you're a thief going to steal people's property because they gave you key to the store, continue. Continue. They gave you key to store. Continue to steal. You go open business. You may not have store. They will steal your money. I'm telling you. The raw material that they keep for customer, that is what you use for your own. You're a customer. Continue. Take feedback. Are you get what I'm saying? Don't become defensive. Every time your boss corrects you at work, hey, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. No boss, let me tell you, listen to me. No boss will employ you from the day they employ you, they start hating you. Are you aware? If they hate you, they're not going to employ you. So you see that story you're now cooking after employment, that your boss hates you, you are a liar. There's something you have done that is making your boss not to be happy with you. Because if your boss hates you from the day they employ you, they'll sack you. Say, we don't like your face, go. But if they employ you, they like you. And if they hate you after, you're a staff that is not productive. You're a troublesome staff. And stop going about to tell people that they don't like me. That's why the work environment is toxic. If you have 15 people that are employed, how come it's only you that the environment is toxic to? What happened to the 14 people? Why is the environment toxic to only you? Because you have not been able to see what you're doing that is wrong. You're seeing the organization, you're not seeing you. And before you know, out of anger, you'll be removing yourself from work. Before you know, in 1 year, you have worked in 16 offices. You're changing job like you're changing girlfriends. Then finally, are you get what I'm saying? Finally, be what? Be trustworthy. Handle confidential information what? Responsibly. And be honest about what? Mistakes. Handle confidential information what? Confidential. Don't be a stupid staff. What they discuss in staff meeting, your girlfriend who does not know anything in this life, she's the one that is hearing it. And she's the one that is giving you counsel. Someone that does not even have granite business is the one that is giving you counsel. That's your office. When you go do like this, you sabi like that, you don't start granite business. You don't start any business. You say, nah, that your manager, I don't like that your manager. You sabi like that, you don't manage somebody. You people are going to get counsel from foolish people. Allow somebody who owns an organization to give you counsel. Not someone who cannot sell kerosene on the street. It's giving you counsel on how to manage your staff. You're a child. And finally, listen. Don't ever pick call in front of your boss. No matter, except it's a medical what? Emergency. Don't do that. You're talking with your boss. Somebody calls, a useless girlfriend, a side chick. She's ringing. You now pick call and say hello. Let me tell you, if you pick call in front of your boss, you are telling your boss that meeting is not important. So you're telling your boss to wait for you, make you finish your call. See my wife? I will be on call with her. Her CMD will move into her. Is it their office? She will just tell me, baby, CMD. I understand. She will end the call. Yes. I've walked with her into her office once. As I was walking with her into the office, she saw her CMD. She left me and started running. I said, CMD. She started running. If it's a foolish husband, I say, I'm here, they fear another man. I am here, they fear another man. If it's some foolish boyfriend, they say, oh, I am calling you because your boss enter, you end the call. Your boss enter, you end the call. So they respect your boss, pass me. You they find respect, you know, come marry me. Don't pick on, no matter how important the call is. Let the call be there. I see some people walking to my office when I'm talking to them, they are pressing their phone. Calls is coming, they're telling me, please, excuse me. Maybe I walk with you on the street. As we are going, your call is coming. You say, please, excuse me. I'm walking with you, you're picking call. You're not a serious person. Say, I'm wise. Rise up on your feet.